Hello everybody, it is Vanilla here, and today I'm bringing you the third episode, I'm sorry, I actually thought it was the second. The third episode of World of Warcraft, and today I'm going to try to get through as much stuff as possible. Like I said, last episode I'm going to get through as much stuff as possible, and I just kind of did not that much. But this episode, hopefully, I will get through going through the academy that's just right over here, and hopefully through some of the quests over there, past the gates. Hopefully that's probably gonna make it a really long episode, but I am like, I made another character on the server I'm playing right now, and I played with my fiance, and I got super hyped of just starting to play expansion stuff, that I want to get through as much stuff as possible. So I'm probably not going to read this, but if you're just now watching this episode, I do suggest watching my other two episodes. If not, I'll just kind of sum it up here. Basically, we created a Blood Elf Priest. I forgot my own class for a minute. And I created Blood Elf Priest in the first episode. The second episode, we went through some of the quests. I explained everything on the screen. So if you have no idea, what WoW is, or like how to play WoW, or like if you know how to play WoW, or if you know what WoW is, and you just don't know how, some of the mechanics work, start from episode 1. And I will also add, if you don't know, like if I don't explain something well enough, look up Icy Veins. I realized my last episode I didn't put the Icy Veins link. I don't think I put the Icy Veins link in there. I may have. I don't remember. It's been a week. It's been a long week. I'm ready for spring break. That's coming up next week. I have some plans. I'm going up to see my fiance, because I'm in college. He's in college, but he's in his hometown right now, and I'm over, like 2 hours from where he's at, but at least 2 hours. But that's besides the point. We have plans, and I'm excited to do those plans. And again, if you don't know, if you want to catch up, definitely go back to episode 1 and start watching from episode 1. It'll make a lot more sense. And I realized I got Mind Blast, and that's just like another like a smite. And I think that that's like a 1.5 cast. That's a 1.5 cast. The only difference is that this has a 15-second cooldown, and cooldowns are basically, let me get my notepad out because I have my notepad that, excuse me, that tells me basically what to tell you guys. Oh, I had like a list of stuff that like I forgot to bring up last episode, and I don't remember. Oh, press the wrong one. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Oh, okay. Sorry, again, like I said, it's been a long week. It's just, sometimes I think I need sleep. But, some other things I'm going to try to remember to talk about is cooldowns, because we're starting to get, higher level 5. And if we look in our spell book, which I don't remember if I talked about, I did talk about a little bit. And I was going to talk about more when I got to like Shadow. But, see, I got Mind Blast. Yeah, as I go up, it's just like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then it starts then you kind of start not getting getting spells or passives every level. and I will kind of just talk about it as we go along. Shadow Word Death? Oh, I think that's a... Huh. It's been a minute since I played Priest, and like leveled Priest pretty high, so some of this stuff I may have to look up, some of this stuff I may try to explain, but it's not going to be well. And that's why I'm emphasizing going to Icy Veins, because there's going to be stuff that I'm just not going to explain well. And I might, you know, that's going to give you the best, I think, bank for your buck for your bank, I don't know. Something like that. It's, you know, it's free, but still, there was something else I was going to talk about. I don't know. I don't know what else I was going to talk about. I could have sworn I written down what else I was going to talk about. Oh my. I'm just gonna go by. If I don't remember, it probably wasn't important. So we're just gonna keep going. Hopefully I can, I'm really trying to hurry and get through most of the stuff, or not most of the stuff, get through past that gate, because I want to do professions. That is something else that, like, I got really hyped on, was doing professions. Like, I spent maybe an hour fishing, and for some reason that got me excited, and I need to eat mac and cheese because my throat hurts. I have enlarged tonsils, so oh, sorry for earbud listeners that just heard me scrape my microphone against the mac and cheese cup. I have large tonsils, larger than they're probably supposed to be. So when spring comes along, it's just my throat wants to commit a third nap. So this quest, I'm gonna kind of explain this. Basically, there's this dude who, Philodren, and he refuses to learn control over his own powers because, you know, that's a thing that Blood Elves could happen to them. And there's also another storyline. I think it's kind of relates back to this aspect. I don't remember the class. I'll probably remember at some point. But I want to do that I think it's called a hero class. I think I explained that in the first episode. So if you don't know what hero class is, go back to the first episode. And I think I could have sworn I talked about it. Like, I remember like all those months ago in January making that episode, talking about hero classes faintly. If I didn't, I'm gonna kick myself in the butt. But besides the point, basically we're gonna go kill him and Philodren the Banished, that's what it is. Kill him and kill some of his, I guess, followers, because they're wraths. But I guess they're followers, but oh well. Oh well. And I could have sworn at some point these are red too. Like, when I think about it, I feel like there was a point where these were red and not yellow. Which, when we get to the next area, you'll see what I mean by red. And I'll get into aggro areas and trying to avoid aggro areas and of certain creatures. And that's not really in effect until, like, really high level, when you have random field bosses, and you just want to, like, avoid those field bosses as much as possible. Oh, I realized what one of the things was. I knew I was going to remember at some point, is that the fact that you guys apparently cannot hear the game at all. So it's going to sound... Let me bring that up a little bit. Because I'm afraid that the game's going to be like way too loud and you guys are not going to be able to hear me. So I'm going to bring it up a little bit. And then when I'm editing it, I'll see if that's too low. And it should be fine. I know I have a quiet voice, and that's mainly why the game is down so low. Like, the game volume is down so low. It's just because I don't want to be unheard and say something, like, actually funny or, like, important that, you know, you guys miss and you're, like, so confused. Like, I say something funny, then I bring it up in another episode, and you guys are like, what the hell are you talking about, Vanilla? I have no idea what you're talking about right now. Like, oh, you don't remember episode 3 of, like, my first season of World of Warcraft? No. I swear that's gonna happen at some point. But I'm just gonna go back to killing more rats. Sometimes you'll get these quests too, that you'll pick at something, and you'll find like a tainted arcane silver for this matter. And again, if you want to read the quest, just pause the video and read it. I'm just trying to get through this as much as possible. I'll actually start reading the quests when it gets to like more higher level stuff. And just because it's just something I like reading is higher level stuff, and it's like this, I've been through it so many times. Like, I can't say that I memorized all of the that just freaked the hell out of me. I don't know why him talking freaked the hell out of me. Anyway, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. But what was it? I feel like it was something important. I have to look back at the video. Okay, I think I know what I was talking about. I was talking about like higher level quests and how they how I'm actually going to read those. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. Okay. Ow. Yeah, that's why you had to be really careful on where you drop from up there. Cuz it could be like me who just jumps off, and what I would think would be a, you know, good enough area to jump off of. It's not. But yeah, when I get higher level, I'm gonna kind of be redundant here. When I get a higher level, I can't speak. When I get to a higher level, I'm actually gonna start. Okay, I don't know why, but I just cannot English right now. I just try to say the same thing like 3 times, and I couldn't English. What I was trying to say is that I was going to be a little redundant and basically repeat what I just said.
Yes.
But I just don't think I'm going to say it again, because you've heard it twice. It's what I'm going to do. Which expansion I'm going to do? I think I'm going to do what is the expansion name? This is pure chaotic mess right now. What I was literally trying to say for the past 5 minutes was that I'm going to play the Outland... I'm going to play in this area. This is from the 2nd expansion of World of Warcraft. Because apparently I cannot think right now. So I'm going to play in the Outlands. And I'm actually going to read all the quests, which will involve me editing a lot more. So I'm going to be cutting a lot more. And I'm only talking so slow because
we will persevere.
I'm trying not to just scream out of the fact that I'm not Englishing at all. I am not being a normal person whose native language is English right now. So I'm gonna be talking a little slow until I figure out what the hell I'm trying to say. And it doesn't make it better that I'm trying to talk to you guys. And whenever it's spring in my throat, like, they don't like each other. They have a bad relationship. It's like an abusive relationship almost, you know? I still have my tonsils at my age. And they're bigger than what they're supposed to be. I was supposed to get them removed, and they weren't ever removed. And now that I'm in college and I'm broke, I can't get them removed. I have to wait until I graduate or somehow come up with whoever knows the amount of money it takes to get my tonsils removed. But I'm gonna try to relax and try to have fun doing these quests because I know WoW makes me happy. I kind of wish I planned what I was gonna say a little bit more, because there's nothing really to talk about besides, you know, because like right now I'm just kind of running back and forth between, like, I'm gonna go to this person and be like, oh, this person's dead, what the heck, and you're gonna go back and then you're gonna finally go to that area up there, and that's where I'm gonna actually, that I know I'm gonna be talking about when I hit that area. It's just, I'm so brain dead. I took a biology test, and I freaked out a little bit because I thought I was gonna have an essay due and also an art history test due Friday. And I'm like, I'm gonna kill myself, you know, I'm supposed to drive 2 hours, or like be picked up and then drive 2 hours out of town, and with stuff being planned over spring break. I don't remember I brought it up in this episode. Like, I just recorded my Minecraft, my first episode for my Minecraft video, or second episode actually. First episode because that one got deleted. And I explained that in my the Minecraft video, so I'll leave that to that. But I will bring up, I also freaked out a little bit because I'm like, I have 5 weeks to make a whole game. It's not as bad as I thought it would actually be. It's just the art that I'm a little worried about, because I put high expectations on myself, and I'm doing a top-down game. If you don't know, I'm a game design major, and I'm in game development 1, and we're making games, you know, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, I'm making a whole game, and I'm planning on expanding it over the summer and releasing it in the fall, hopefully. You know, again, putting my expectations high. It's probably not going to happen this fall, but I'm going to try, because I'll have the whole summer. And I'm only going to be working, hopefully, like a couple days a week. And, yeah. I do also explain that a little bit in the Minecraft video as well. That should already be out by the time you guys see this. It should already be out. But we're here in Falcon Wings Square, and I'm actually, this is probably gonna be like a really long episode, so I really want to try to. I'm let's choose an award. I am choosing that one. Because I usually don't... No, I usually use that for cooking. Mainly because I want to get through professions. It's gonna be long because... I want to get through professions. And I also want to get through, this area, and I think this area takes a hot minute. It's already 9 o'clock, and it's I can't English. I can't. I've been trying to say words, and I just can't. I gotta push through it though. So this is gonna be kind of a long episode, and kind of splotchy at the beginning, just because I can't English. But let's take one thing at a time. I'm actually gonna pause the video and eat my food real quick. Okay, so I ate some food, ate an apple that's supposed to give you some, like, good caffeine, jumped around a little bit, and I hope... I want to apologize for how choppy the beginning of the episode was. But I'm back. You know, I'm gonna get through this part. Gonna get through it. I'm gonna go ahead and collect these quests here, and if you want to read it, pause it. I'm not gonna read it, of course. I've said that multiple times. I'm not gonna read it. And I'm gonna accept these. Gonna wait a little bit. Here we go.
The eternal sun guides us.
And then I'm gonna accept that. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is... Oh, 1 second. I need a burp. Or not. I ended up not burping. When you get to a town like this, like a small little town, you'll find like different, like you'll find like a weapons merchant, armor and shield, and they're just kind of scattered throughout the area. That's I think that's a quest up there for rogues. I don't remember. But since I'm here, I'll explain. I usually don't buy anything from here, because you can see if you if you look at what you're currently equipped, the left will show like the item you are looking at, like the walking stick. And it'll show what you currently have equipped. And if it's red, basically the easiest way to figure out if it's worth anything, if you see at the bottom right corner, or the bottom of Sunstrider Staff, anything that's red, if there's more red than there's green, because you'll see some things will have multiple, that won't show in here. Let me see if I can find a better explanation. Like here. So, if I was even able to get worn weather shield, which is, if you see shield and it's in red, that basically means that I, as a priest, cannot use a shield. That goes with this axe. Me, as a priest, cannot use axes. So I can sell it. Or I can disenchant it, which I'll get into if I even go down that path. Which more like I'll explain it later. But basically, if you see where it says if you replace this item, the following stat changes will occur. If there's more red than there's green, I don't suggest getting it. That's me. I just don't suggest getting it unless it's like, you know, just like in this situation, if it's like one red, one green, it's like, well, okay, me with my stats, am I willing to give up 0.8 DPS, damage per second, for 23 armor? Most likely, yeah. But that also depends. What is your damage per second? And I don't remember how to look at that, actually. Now that I think about it. I don't remember how to look at that. That's kind of saddening. But yeah, that's the basic gist of it. When I get more leveled up, I'll explain what's good for like Blood Elf Priest, as that's what I'm playing. That's what I'm gonna get into. And also, since I'm here, backpacks. I think I explained about backpacks. I don't remember if I did. But basically, if you see anything with this little gold thing, sell it. If you're not going to use it, like this, I'm not going to use it, I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell that and that. I'm not going to sell this quick blade for reasons I'll get into later. I'll change that to a trade goods. No, I'm going to change that to consumables for now. No. I'll sell that.
We will have justice.
But the next thing I'm going to do is professions, since I'm in town, and I bet you once I get out doing my quests, I'll be able to, I'll be able to actually do my quests, which I think I can get quests here. I think. Oh, yeah, I can. For some reason I forgot if you could do professions here, and you can. I'm going to explain this as basic as possible, and obviously if you want to read that little, all the paragraphs there, you can, but I'm going to try to sum it up as best as possible. So you have two types of professions. You got your gathering professions and your production professions. I personally tried to pick my production professions because that will be like if you get alchemy, you will need herbalism or inscription, which that doesn't make sense. Let me try that again. So I'd say I want to do blacksmithing. When you do blacksmithing, you need ores. You know, that's basic things you need. You need copper. You need iron to make armor. So you're going to have to mine. So if you go to the gathering profession, or like it says here, do mining, and you get trained in mining. Luckily, they've also added, you know, if I wanted to just try to see what gathering profession I want to do, let's say I want to do skinning, it'll tell you the best thing to do is leatherworking, skinning and leatherworking, because you're going to need leather, which is needed by skinned things. And so it's kind of common sense, like, you know, jewel crafting, you're going to need jewels. Tailoring, you're actually not going to need, you know, skin things, which makes sense if you're doing it. Basically you tailoring, you make out of wool cloth and linen cloth, and so you don't need to skin anything, and so they pair it with enchanting, because you can then enchant that wool shirt, not wool shirt, like wool vest or something, or whatever can be enchanted with enchanting, so it makes it better. Me personally, I am a priest, and priests, if I remember correctly, if you go into general, you'll have passive that will tell you what your armor can wear, or what you can wear as an armor. I can only wear cloth, so
our enemies will fall.
I could do, I can do tailoring. Or if I wanted to, I could also do, like, alchemy, or jewel crafting, or enchanting. I think I'm gonna go with alchemy, and let's see. So I think I've decided I'm going to do it tailoring and enchanting, just because I think I can actually wear stuff from tailoring. Yeah, so it's this tailoring that I can do. So you basically, when you choose, you're going to say, like, train me in this, and you only get two. You get two primary professions, if that makes sense. And I'm just going to get all this. I don't know what the relics of the past really do. I haven't really touched that, so I don't know.
The reckoning is at
And
hand.
with that, I don't know how loud those are. I'll get enchanting as well. So I'll click that. Accept. There we go. And since I am I think it's because I am a blood elf that I get +10, so I can go ahead and get that.
Keep your wits about you.
And let's see, let's open this. Let's go to my second hotbar. Press that. Put tailing down. I usually use my second hotbar area just for my professions. And this is why I kept this, because to disenchant anything, it has to be green or higher. So like this severing axe of the quick blade, I can disenchant. I'm not going to use it anyway, so I get lesser magic instants, and I can make stuff out of it. Now, I'm not going to really go into depth on the professions themselves and what each thing does, because one, I really just don't want to,
Everything has a price.
and two, it would take forever. It would be like its own, it would need to be its own series. That's just how I feel like it needs to be, like its own series. It would take too long. I'm gonna get one of those too. I just need some strength dust. Then with that, a lot of the stuff I need is just coarse thread, bolts of linen cloth, and that's about it.
Stay the course.
Another thing I'm gonna get is what's called your secondary. Like, these are your secondary professions. These are your primary, these are your secondary. So with that, you have cooking, fishing, and archaeology. No one does archaeology, and if you do, why? But cooking is really good. Fishing, like, that's, at first, it's going to be super slow and tedious because you're not going to get anything, but over time, you're going to get more stuff. And that will tie into cooking, so definitely get fishing when you get cooking.
State your business.
I'm probably going to forget to get fishing because I don't know where to get it. At least here. So I'm just going to get everything. The fact that it says like classic cooking and cataclysm cooking, I'm not going to go into that or why it says that. Because I don't want to go that far in depth. And like how I say with everything, if there is something that I just don't explain well, look it up on Icy Veins. Trust me, it's gonna be a lot better. I'm gonna continue with the episode. Again, it's probably gonna be super long. Either super long or it's gonna be not as long as I think it's gonna be. So yeah. Right now we're gonna go ahead and get some of these unstable monocrystals. Gonna get to the right hotbar. I have a feeling that we're supposed to get a quest to kill those retroots. I could have sworn. Let me go back up there real quick. I don't think I did. So I guess I'll just go ahead and just start killing things, because apparently I did get everything. I'm not a hunter, so I can't just back up and shoot stuff. Oh my. This run's so weird. I always forget how weird this run. Oh, there's a one monocore, or arcane core. And here's our unstable monocrystal. And we're just gonna keep killing it until I get all these done. I just realized I'm not really talking that much. I have a really bad sore throat. I think I may have already said that. I think it's from recording one other episode already, and I've talked a lot during that episode. And so, doing another episode right after that at like 9:30 at night, it does something to you. And it really just does something. I don't know. Hopefully I can get through these. I might cut out a lot doing these quests just because hopefully I can at least... Like, my plan is to get through... I think I already said this. My plan is to get through, like, this whole area before getting into content. Now, I'll probably do some other questing so I can actually get into... Like, so you don't have to see this whole process yet. You know, some of you probably want to see, like, every quest of Blood Elves so you know what it's like before playing it. So I think that's the only reason why I'm not going to skip through most of the parts. Or most of this area. Oh, hi. So I'm just over halfway done with all this stuff. Definitely after these two, I'll have all the monocrystals I need. And then all I would have to do left is make my way... Oh, hi. I did not think you were in my aggro zone. Or I was in your aggro zone. I realized... Let me talk about that. So for the people who are new and have no idea what WoW is, or do know and want to play, there's a such thing as aggro zone. And let me kill this real quick. So you're, unlike some games like League of Legends and some other games, there's a chance that you would be able to... dang it. I was going to use him as an example too. Use him as an example. But I'll use it with one of those down there. That's a lot. Oh my. I'll use it with him. So, you are not able to see... Here, let's do this. So you can't see, like, where, you know, his aggro, quote, aggro zone is. But the closer you get up to him, see, like, right here, he's able to see me. And, he got stuck in invisible walls. That's fine. But with this, like, you see, like, his aggro zone is pretty big. And that's gonna be on me. Because in game development, you'll see these textures. And I don't know if it's the same for 3D games. But... okay. Just gonna not question that. But at least what I know about, like, 2D games, you have to have an invisible block. Just what is it called? A blocking volume? It's the actual term for it. To where your character will just step on to... It make it look like you're stepping on to this this crate when it's not. Like, it is. It actually is. It makes it look like it, but it's really just a blocking volume. An invisible blocking volume that you can place over like that. You can also put in just, like, random places, so, like, right over here. If I were to, like, run over this grass, they could put a blocking volume there. And you would run over the grass instead of walking through it like you do. And I am not going to run all the way around like that. I'm going to... No, I'm going to go through this way. It's more XP. Why not? Just pick off these one by one. There. Hopefully I can get to level 10 by the time I'm done. At least with this. Hopefully, I am aiming really high. I might only get to like level 7. So, yeah. Oh, my elbow hurts really bad. I need to watch more videos about people playing World of Warcraft, so I know what to actually talk about, because I'm running out of things to talk about, and I know there's like a lot more stuff I need to do in this episode. And I don't want to cut out stuff from like the rest of the area, because it's not fair, like, just to, like, for people who have no idea what this area is and like want to see the quests before they get into it, and so they can just do what I'm doing and just like mindless questing, and not like they want, if you want to read it but don't want to take the time to, just want to watch a YouTube video of someone talking about complete nonsense. Here you go. But yeah, we got his head, we got Taylor's head, and I just need to find one more mana core. I think I might end the episode after that, because, you know, I don't know. I might end the episode, and I might not. It just depends on how my editing is. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm really like wondering if I should or not. You know, I said it's gonna be a long episode. I am not gonna do this whole area, this whole area, of course. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna run back, and I'm gonna think about it. So I'll meet you guys back in the town, and I'll decide at that point. Okay, so I think I've decided. If you guys want to read this, pause it, and then I'll start explaining what I'm going to do next.
We will have justice.
So I think I've decided I'm going to end the episode. Basically what's going to happen here is that we're going to go to this aisle, and then we're going to be running around here, because this is Silver Moon City here. And I think next episode I'm going to go through that, go through this area, because this should not take that long. This may take an episode or two. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's 9:40 at night. I kind of want some sleep. Again, I have an 8 a.m. tomorrow. So this may just be an absolute just insanity of an episode, and I'm sorry for that. It's been a day. I'm ready for this spring break, man. But next episode, I'm gonna get through the rest of this. If it's a long episode, it's a long episode. I wanted to end it on a better note than that, but I don't have the willpower to go through this whole area and try to talk through it with how my tonsils are right now. If you guys somehow enjoyed this episode, go ahead and leave a like and comment that you enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, second time I said that, but I really hope you guys somehow enjoyed this episode. I'll see you guys in the next episode, hopefully. Bye!